What's up, everybody? I just got home from a couple garage sales that I saw posted on Craigslist. There were barely any posted for this Friday in my area. A couple of them actually had the telephone number, though, listed, so I was able to call ahead and see kind of what I was going to be expecting. I talked to one guy yesterday. He said that his wife used to work at Blockbuster. They didn't really have a lot of games, but they had quite a few systems in the rental cases they used to give you when you rented a system at Blockbuster. So I was pretty excited. I went there first thing in the morning, and he was not there. His wife was there, and she had no idea what was going on. She didn't know that apparently he had said that, they were thinking about maybe selling that stuff. So she's like, well, he'll be home soon. So I waited for about 35 minutes, and right before he arrived, then she decides to start pulling out the stuff. And I was like, why couldn't we done that a half hour ago? But basically, to make a long story short, she started to look up everything on her iPhone on eBay and was looking up apparently like sealed copies. Like the best games they had were Star Fox and Donkey Kong 64. And she was looking up like sealed and complete in box copies, going like, oh, this one's like 250 and this one's 500. And I'm like, I'm like, we're not even on the same, brain waves right now because you're looking up completely something different from what you have. And all the games had Blockbuster label stickers over them as well. So I basically left and said, hey, we're not going to be able to make a deal, where our prices are apparently incredibly far off. Kind of sucked, starting the morning like that. But the second place, I did get quite a bit of stuff and some pretty cool things. She didn't have a ton of games for sale, but she did have a lot of strategy guides. Apparently she got all the collector's edition guides for when she would buy her games. First I'll show you the few games. I got Mega Man Battle Network 5 Team Colonel, which was really cool because I don't have that one yet. And then we have Mario and Luigi Superstar Saga. And Gundam Battle Assault 2 Complete. And then this also has Gundam Federation vs. Zeon on PS2 inside. And there's the PS1 game. So that was kind of cool. The manual is a little crinkly on it. We got a complete copy of Wind Waker on GameCube. The rest, I think, are all GameCube games. Resident Evil, Super Mario Sunshine, Harvest Moon, Another Wonderful Life, and Resident Evil 2. Now, all the guides, she had already gotten rid of almost all the games for them. She had traded them in, and most of the guides are for newer games. But like I said, a lot of collector's editions, so that's kind of cool. And quite a few of them are still sealed. She never even opened them. We got Final Fantasy 13-2 collector's edition. Duke Nukem Balls of Steel limited edition. Some of these I already have, and but I know I don't have a couple of these. Warhammer Space Marine, just regular guide. The sleeve almost fell off of this one. The Halo Reach limited edition. Got Red Dead Redemption Game of the Year hardback. Fallout New Vegas. This one's still sealed. This one's still sealed. The Assassin's Creed Revelations guide. This is a big one. I don't know. This thing is ridiculously huge for a fighting game. The Soul Calibur 5 Collector's Edition. This one's sealed. And don't worry, there's more guides. Overlord 2. Pokedex for the black version, white version. That one's sealed. Got Metal Gear Solid Peace Walker little guide. Pokedex for Heart Gold and Soul Silver. The Resident Evil Archives 2 book. The Pokedex for Heart Gold and Soul Silver. And why is that? Oh, never mind. I thought I read the same. I thought I showed you the same book twice, but they were two different books. Assassin's Creed 3 Collector's Edition. That one's sealed. Pokedex or the Heart Gold and Soul Silver just strategy guide. Assassin's Creed 2 Collector's Edition. Almost done, guys, I promise, with these books. Dead Rising 2 Collector's Edition. Oh, the poster's falling out. And Fable 3 Collector's Edition. So quite a few books. Those games and all the books was $35. So I thought that was a pretty damn good deal. I mean, that's a lot of heavy books. Like I said, I know some of them I don't have. The rest, you know, I'll try to get rid of at the flea market for a couple bucks. But strategy guides don't really sell too well at the flea market. And then the other pickup I had was sort of just a mystery pickup. On the way home, I saw a garage sale sign that I had seen on the way out. I was like, oh, I'll go by there on the way home. And it was a woman who had ran a garage sale months and months and months and months ago at another location. I guess she owns different buildings. And I bought like a PS2 from her at the other sale. Well, this one is where she lived. And her son had a huge bin of games that wasn't for sale. It wasn't out. But she went ahead and they let me like dig through it. And I was able to pick out a little stack of games. I got Call of Duty World at War on DS. Copy of Saints Row the Third. Obviously not complete. Grand Theft Auto 4. A lot of these are missing their manuals. Dead Island. Left 4 Dead. Infinite Undiscovery. That one's complete with the manual at least. Borderlands 2. Borderlands? Wow. Portal 2. Sorry. The P and B apparently in my mind are the exact same letter. We got Red Dead Redemption Undead Nightmare. And Super Smash Bros. Brawl. Funny thing with that is, this stack of stuff was $35. That was 5, 10, 15, 20, 20, 30, 35, 40. I had originally this, and I was like, oh, that would be 40 if they were $5 a piece. Can we do 35? And she's like, yeah, sure. And then I saw this sitting like on a desk, and I was like, oh, World at War. She goes, ah, just take it, just throw that in there. So that was pretty damn cool. So only 2 sales I actually went to today had stuff. Oh, shit, I forgot to show this, too. I forgot to show 2 things. In that first sale for $35, I also got this, the Max Payne 3 Collector's Edition. No game inside, but it does have all the other bonus stuff in the statue. And this is complete, though. Fable 3 Collector's Edition with the game in there, so that's cool. Totally forgot to show those 2 things. Am I missing anything else? No, I think that's it. So, pretty good Friday for only 2 sales, and hopefully, you know, Saturday, if it's at least this good, that's great, you know, and I'd love to just go to 2 sales to find this much stuff. That never happens. But thank you for watching, and thumbs up the video, please. I will talk to you all later. See you tomorrow. Peace.